All right, everyone, we're gonna get back into the movies in just a little bit here, but first thing that we want to do is, how many people were here last year?
Yeah!
Okay, last year, as always, we had a bunch of great films. There's two films in particular that we're going to talk about right now. We started the year last year with a documentary called Screaming in High Heels, which Derrick Carey, who's standing here, was the editor on. And then later in the evening, we showed I Didn't Come Here to Die, which Bradley Sullivan worked on. And the reason we have him here, we're calling him our Oshkosh Horror Film Festival alumni, but in the past year, both films have picked up wide-scale distribution. So we wanted to bring them up on stage so they can kind of tell you what has happened in that last year and what's happening with the film now. So I'm gonna pan the microphone, whatever this thing is called. I'm gonna hand it over to Derrick Carey so you can talk about Screaming in High Heels.
Hi.
Hello, Derrick.
In the last year, I remember at the last horror festival we had discussed what was going to happen with Screaming in High Heels. Subsequently, it got picked up by NBC Universal Chiller TV and has been screening since April, I believe, on there. And then Breaking Glass Pictures picked it up for DVD distribution, and it has been out since September 6th. So if you're not familiar with the film, it's a film about Brink Stevens, Linnea Quigley, and Michelle Bauer, and absolutely, in the video boom of the 80s and how that subsequently turned them into super megastars on the video circuit, direct-to-video circuit. So definitely, if you're interested in that kind of thing, please help us go pick it up. And what do you mean, where can they check it out? You can buy it anywhere if you want to go.
There you go, that's what you need to say.
Thank you, Mr. Pata. If you want, you can pick it up just about any major retailer, Amazon.com, Best Buy, Barnes & Noble, and Breaking Glass Pictures. Also, we showed another film that night, Swamphead, which is an Oshkosh. Justin Propp and Dustin Drover, which I was thankfully part of that one as well. That hopefully in the beginning of the next year will finally reach DVD.
Woohoo!
That you can actually buy it and sit at home and puke over. So, yeah, that's all I have to say.
Hey everybody. Last year I Didn't Come Here to Die played here, and at that point, that was the only way you could see it, and we were just really excited for people to go, because it had kind of just sat there for 2 years. We did it, and then for 2 years, that's all we did was play festivals, and we'd gotten picked up and then let go by some different places. But since then, I think it's because of the Oshkosh Festival, probably. But we got picked up by the same people that are releasing Cadaver Christmas, Level 33. And we have a few screenings. If you've got friends in Seattle or LA or Austin and some various other places, we're playing some theatrical screenings throughout this month. And then in January, it'll be coming out on DVD and iTunes and Redbox and pretty much everywhere you can imagine at that point. So check it out then. And if you want to find out more about it or find out where screenings are or anything, if you go to the Facebook site, it's just IDCHTD, or you can go to ididn'tcomeheretodie.com and get links to everything there.
So one of the reasons that I wanted to bring Derrick and Bradley up for this is that, yes, this is Wisconsin. This is not Hollywood. This is not New York. This is not the film hub of the United States. But that doesn't mean anything whatsoever. I Didn't Come Here to Die was shot in Austin. Bradley and some of the other crew are from Wisconsin. Derrick's out of Appleton. Jason Paul Collum, who directed it, is out of Racine. These were Wisconsin productions, and stuff does happen, even on this independent scale. Because when you think about the classics, the horror classics, some of them, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Evil Dead, Dead Alive, which I think all of those are what people are told to see if they like, or I Didn't Come Here to Die. Those are all mentioned, saying these are going to be some of the new classics. Those all started out as independent films. And that's what Screaming in High Heels is. That's what I Didn't Come Here to Die is. So Hollywood's been screwing over the horror genre for a long time, and the independent cinema is going to be coming alive. So, gentlemen, do you have anything else that you want to close with?
Well, right after we're done yakking here, we're going to actually show the trailer to the new Jason Paul Collum film that we shot in 6 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You say that now. Live 20-hour days for an entire week, then come talk to me after that. That's how we shot this film. It's called Safe Inside. It's a horror film about a gentleman who believes that something is crawling around in his house and he can't figure out what the fuck it is. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. We're going to be showing that right after we're done here.
Yeah, just if any of you are filmmakers or anything, there's nothing special about I Didn't Come Here to Die other than, you know, the passion for wanting to make good movies. People are desperate to see good movies, so there's just a couple of schlubs who did that. So if you're a schlub and you got a movie idea, you can do it too, and that's all we all are here. And you'll, and you know, if it's good, people will want to see it, and people will find a way to get that out and release it for you as well. So.
Let's hear it for Derrick and Bradley. We say support independent horror at the Oshkosh Horror Film Festival. We're not just talking about here. We're talking about when they get wide-scale distribution. So, congratulations, gentlemen. And as Derrick mentioned, we're going to show 2 trailers right now, both dealing with Oshkosh Horror Film Festival alumni. We're going to start with Jason Paul Collins' A Safe Inside, which Derrick worked on and is currently editing. And then we're going to follow that up with the brand new trailer for Billy Club. This is the premiere of the trailer. For those that were here last year, Blood Junkie was their first film that Nick and Drew worked on, and Nick is here. He's going to talk about Billy Club afterwards. So we'll check out the trailers, and we'll bring Derrick and Nick up to fill you in.